I am not sure if I'm even going to publish this video or not. No idea. Don't know. I slightly feel sick, but that's okay. I can do this. Just ignore my stomach making noises and ignore my voice about to run out of fuel, which is normal. So don't worry about that. Cool. Alrighty. Greetings everyone, and welcome back to another fairly rambly and chill video. We're just going to be doing another unboxing from stuff that I've got off Temu, doesn't matter. I've spent $82 this time around, so significantly less than the last lot that I looked at. And I've got 15 items, and they're all just fairly small little casual items, nothing too spectacular. So I was kind of wondering if I should film this or not, or just open it up off camera and just take a look at it. But I thought, no, I'll film it just in case. You know, there could be some good moments with me just rambling and going through these silly little items that I've purchased. There's no tech stuff. Well, there is something tech related, but there's no tech stuff per se. So we're just going to be having a look at what I've got. The package is a fairly average one. That's what she said. The package can just fit in frame, so we'll just open it up here and go through it all and see how we go. But I'll leave some timestamps in the description as well if you want to skip along past certain bits. This is just really a bonus one, to be fairly honest. So here is the gorgeous orange. No, it's not gorgeous. It's horrifically orange. Looks more yellow on camera, actually. I made the order on July 7th. It's now July 17th, so 10 days it took to process and all that sort of stuff. Guess we just open this up and take a look at the items, and I suppose just do a mini review of it all, maybe? I do have a jumper in here. It's the same jumper that I got from the previous lot, but in XXL, just so then it will fit me. The other one was a bit small. It'll fit, but they'd just rather another one. Let's crack this open from right about here, I think. This is not a good idea. Cutting towards you is not a good idea. Don't ever do that, because you might have an accident. Not the first time it's happened before, to be fairly honest, but yeah, it's close enough. We're in. There we go. Alrighty. Oh, we're still not in. Hang on. Now we're in. That's what I ordered. Alrighty. Look at all this random garbage. Let's just start with this over here. This is a Back to the Future Part 1 DeLorean, because it doesn't have the 2015 license plate. Thus, it is from Part 1. They had a whole bunch of things for like $1 and stuff like that, and I've just purchased a lot of them. This was $1.79, and it is once again it says brooch, but someone told me it's pronounced another way. How do you pronounce it? It is brooch. Brooch or broach. It doesn't matter. But $1.79 for this. Sacchetto PP5. Raccolta Plastica. Alrighty. Yeah, $1.79 for this. And it's the same as, you know, the horror ones that I got. It's just, it's Back to the Future. And I couldn't say no to Back to the Future stuff, because I am dedicated. You know, I'm slightly dedicated. Just seeing this, and I thought, oh, you know, that'd be cool. That'd be cool to stick on somewhere. It's pretty well detailed too, by the way. That's really, really nice. Like the horror ones, very, very well detailed. Gotta say, not bad at all. So that's the first one. So that's what I mean. This isn't really going to be an interesting one, so I have no idea if I'm even going to publish this or not. The second thing is this. This is an 89-cent item, and this is a mini PlayStation controller for 89 cents, and it's red. It does kind of have a very debatable logo for where the PlayStation button is, yes, but at least I know that square is on the left and circle is on the right. And actually, speaking of which, I actually have the PlayStation buttons tattooed on me. No excuse for that one. I mean, I can give excuses, but I won't. But no, this is just a little cute little red keychain thing. Just nothing too spectacular. It was a PlayStation controller. I seen it at 89 cents, and I'm like, oh, I'll just grab it. Why not? So I did. It looks good. Yeah, there's some of the details that are a bit off, and it's got sort of a little bit of the rubber not quite perfectly straight there, but otherwise, you know what? Pretty detailed for what it is. I don't know how much the regular price is for these, actually. Regular retail price supposedly is $6, but they're now 98 cents, which is reasonable. Okay. On the Back to the Future train, we have another brooch here. Brooch. I'm terrible with words. Just ignore me with my words, honestly. This was $1.34, so it's cheaper than the other one, but it offers the same sort of quality, to be honest. Aha, so this one is actually like, it's got a pin back. Aha, whereas these have rubber backs on them, and then they just pin into wherever. So this one's actually a pin. That is the Part 3 DeLorean right there with the wheels and all that sort of good stuff on there. That's pretty nifty as well for under $2. What can you buy in this world for under $2? You can buy a frozen Coke for $1. So I guess altogether, that's not a bad deal. Now you're probably looking at the socks. I'm also very curious about these socks. Now they had these socks, and obviously it's Beavis from Beavis and Butthead. But the funny thing is they didn't have Butthead. I thought they would have had one Beavis sock and one Butthead sock, like as a pair. No, you get 2 Beavis socks and that's it. These were $3.95, one size 7 to 10, US 7 to 10. I take a US 11, but yeah, they'll stretch fine. It's a cheap sock. Like, it's socks. How can I review a sock? Be like, oh, well, the sock's not high quality or whatever. No, it's perfectly fine. It's not a problem. It's good to know that I have socks of these. I actually want to get a Beavis and Butthead tattoo. I just don't know what to get as of yet. I don't know if I want to get them like sitting on the couch or just like standing there or something like that. But I have some retro figurines from like 1990 something that are sitting on my desk all the time. So big fan of the show. Really love it. It's just funny, silly stuff. And I just seen these socks and thought, oh, I've got to grab them. But I went to the seller's store and yeah, they didn't have Butthead socks. So if you do find Butthead socks on there, feel free to let me know, because I want to purchase them. The next thing that we have, another favorite movie of mine. Okay, this is very controversial, but I do like the first Resident Evil movie, the 2002 one, where they go down to the hive. So when I seen this, I went, wow, that's pretty cool. For $1.78, under $2, and it just has 3M adhesive, but what I wanted to do was put this on my car. I haven't stuck the Friday the 13th mask on there yet. I plan to put this somewhere on the back of it, perhaps. It's really detailed. I actually really do like this. It's got the umbrella logo there, a fake little barcode, level 3. It's not a bad thing, and it's made of metal, so that'll just stick easy on the car. The thing is, if you have clear coat that's peeling off like I do, if you stick this on and want to take it off, good luck with that. It will pull the clear coat off. So I've kind of got to work out if I really want it on my car or not. I'll think about it. Pretty good. That's what I mean. Just a lot of the stuff in this lot is all just random things that I picked up. I'll show you these soon. So this is what I mentioned in the previous one. This is a pin too, and this is $3.59. What is this pin, you say? Oh my god. That's so cool. That is so rad. Oh my lord. Okay, the Doom logo is a little bit skew with, but it's a floppy disk with Doom on it, and it's a pin. And if I have plain shirts, which I do, I could stick that in. Yes. Awesome. That is cool. Quality is a bit debatable there. It's $3.60. I don't think I've ever got anything Doom related for $3.60. Actually, no, I take that back. I bought Final Doom on PC for 99 cents at Cashies. No, it was $2. It was $2. Probably just for display. I've actually still got the plastic bag full of all the old items from the previous Temu lot just sitting on the floor. I buy it all, and then it just sits there, and I'm like, oh, I'll do something with it one day. Haven't done anything with it. Next up, we have a case. And what case is this, you say? Oh, well, it's a broken case. It's a bit broken. This is for an S21 Ultra. Okay, so this S21 Ultra case was $2.69. They've just printed that straight on to a generic case and called it a day. Can I peel that off, possibly? But I have an S21 Ultra, and you're probably wondering, wait, S'mores, why aren't you using the S21 Ultra? It's because it has Exynos, and I don't like it. So, there we go, just slap that on. It should fix itself once it's applied to the phone. That's a no. Nope, that's definitely permanently buckled. It might get a little better over time, but that's definitely not a case that I want to put on the phone. I would rather stick with my, what's this called? Gooseberry, design your mind. Do not remove this sticker. I plan on not doing that anyways. Look, the print is pretty, so be it, for $2.64. Jason's over there, which I would have preferred Jason to be sort of center. More a fan of Jason and Michael than I am Freddy and Pinhead. Not a fan of the Scream franchise, to be fairly honest. I haven't seen the 2 or new ones. I've only seen 1, 2, and 3. I haven't seen 4, 5, or 6. Or the TV series, but that's not canon, is it? It doesn't matter. Bit unfortunate with this one. Obviously, it was just packed and it's just bent out of shape. But, I mean, if I had it on the case and, used it on a daily basis, it would probably pop back into place. But, like, you can see, it's just sort of Unless I could maybe heat it up, maybe use a heat gun and just, but I might kill this print, which I reckon this print is a sticker. Yeah, it's like printed straight on the case, because like you can see it there. I wasn't expecting too much anyways. I literally seen it and I thought, I'll grab it. I don't have an S23 Ultra just yet, so I don't think I'll get one anytime soon because they're still expensive. Here we have another phone case for a Galaxy Z Fold 2, and you might be thinking to yourself, wait a second, SMOOREZ, you have a Z Fold 2? Yes, I do. It's half broken, but it's fine, it works, kind of. This case is a two-piece, obviously two pieces, $3.14 it was. Let me show you my case that I currently have on there. It's this really shoddy leather case, and it's just fallen apart there. The bottom is also chipped off and broken. I did not drop this. It just happened by itself. I've went to a couple of phone stores while on my travels and I've said, can I have a Fold 2 case, just the most generic one you have? How much is it? And they usually go 30 to 35 bucks. And I'm like, I'm not paying 35 bucks for a case. I do have another case for it, but it's not the best. But this is my daily driver, a Fold 2 with cracked camera lens just there. I have a replacement one. I just can't bother doing it. The foldable screen is dead. It's dented along there. It's scratched. It's just in the most poorest condition. And I only just want the back case for it to just stick on there, so then it looks better. So I'll stick that on. Perfect. What does the front look like on it though? Oh, I don't like the front one being on there. The front one on here, honestly, is really weird. I mean, do I really need to protect the front? Probably not. I'd just rather keep the back on it, honestly. That's all I wanted, just the back one. And I asked phone shops, I'm like, can you just sell me the back one? No. That's pretty good. That's worth it there. So the S21 Ultra case being however much it was, $2.69 plus $3.14 for the Z Fold 2 case. If I add them up, which I can't math, that's more than enough for a cheapo case for my Fold 2. I didn't want to buy one off eBay because I didn't want to have to wait for shipping. But since I was buying a whole bunch of crap off Temu, I thought, well, I may as well. Now you're probably looking at the next items and going, what the hell? What's he got here? We actually have a few items left in here, but I guess we should take a look at these two. These are heavy, by the way. Oh, and they come with little stick-on doohickey things. That's cool. I have the original Out of Time license plate from Back to the Future Part 1. It's actually bigger than I thought. And this was surprisingly only $6.29 for this. And it's made of metal. I reckon I'd put Velcro maybe on there, and I want to stick these on a door. I could stick them on my car and then drive around and see how long it takes for the police to pull me over. That would be funny, actually. And they'd be like, no, I have my plates in the back, it's all good. As a fan of Back to the Future, I'd seen these while randomly searching, and it's not the best print. You can definitely tell the print is of a bit low quality, but for $6.29, I'm not going to find a replica license plate cheap anytime soon. And as a fan of Part 2 and the futuristic look, I got the futuristic looking one too, which lacks the shininess to it. It's a bit flat, and this was the same price, $6.29. I've got many model DeLoreans around everywhere that have both of these license plates on them. Actually, in Part 3, did they keep this license plate? I don't remember. It's been so long since I watched Part 3. I should watch it again, actually. It has Part 2's license plate on it still. I mean, it makes sense to have Part 2's license plate, but I just wasn't sure. $12.50 of value right here for two metal plates. I think that's a win. You know, I actually might screw them in place so then they don't fall, because I have a feeling the adhesive, I mean, these are fairly light anyways, but I reckon the adhesive, especially when it gets hot here in summertime, they'll just be sitting here, and all of a sudden they'll just fall, and I'll go, oh, what fell? And yeah, I'll realize it. But definitely cool though. Definitely cool. This here, this is cool. Not that I'm ever gonna go to any cosplay things or anything like that, but if I ever did, then I could dress up as an Umbrella employee and be like, yes, I endorse the T-virus. Realistically, Resident Evil did happen in real life in 2020 and 2021, didn't it? It did. It's basically legit. But this was $5.39, and it comes with both an ID holder and then this to then attach that to that, so then you could stick that and just, yeah, that's cool, man. It's so nerdy. I do have the Umbrella logo tattooed on me as well. All my favorite things I've got tattooed on me. How does one... Oh, through... Okay, yes. I was going to say, how does one attach that to there? I've realized. The print is so-so. But if I ever was like VIP anywhere, I could just be like, yeah, I bought my own little ID holder. I am level 1 employee. There we go. And then that just... Whee! You know, pull it up. That's cool. That's just a big blob just stuck on top there. It's got like dimension to it too. You can see that the print's a little off and stuff, but it's an ID badge holder. How do you get an ID in there? When you have to ask questions about, oh, does it just slide open, does it? When do I have to get a new picture for my license? I don't know. I've had it for like 6 years and they haven't changed it. Could put it in there. No, I'd need to work for a fancy firm to have an ID badge. Actually, in school, I had a Fast and Furious lanyard with my keys on it for like my locker and stuff like that. Everyone had lanyards back then. And they also had ID cards as well. Having one of them would have just been really cool. It would have been able to smack people in the face with this. You know what I mean? Yeah? No? Okay. We're down to the last 3 items, I think. I'll just take these out. No, 4 items. Once again, we have the undead messenger with the spooky, scary skeletons on them. I'm going to open it up and see if it's going to fit me. Yeah, that'll fit. That will fit nicely. And the brand name of this one is not news. It's Trends. So that's really neat. I don't really like to buy black clothing because of Ripley and picking her up all the time. I get white fur everywhere, so it's not really fun. But I was kind of happy at the other one that I got off Temu, the khaki one. And I wore that for a bit and I'm like, it's a bit too short. I want something a little bit longer. I just thought, I'll buy another one. So it was another $18 something. $18.35. Yeah, it is what it is. Then I have some more of these. Oh no, S'MOOREZ has bought more of his holes in his ear things. But these are silicone ones. I haven't had a pair of silicone ones in so long. These look cool. They'll fit in my ears perfectly. I'll stick them in and off I go. And they were, these were 89 cents as well. Because buying them locally is just too expensive. And not a lot of local places sell them. And I just don't like to purchase off eBay now. So I've worn my satanic plugs. The green sort of looking wood ones, I've worn them too. They did fall out very easily. And the stainless steel ones, I've worn them too. But I feel they were pulling on my lobes a little bit, so I took them out. So I've got 2 items left. We've got the most expensive item last. Let's have a look at these. These are some playing cards for $3.88. But what does it have on there, you say? It's got the blue screen of death right on the box. These are called error playing cards. I seen these. And Pancake, if you're watching, I know how much you hate Windows. Well, guess what? If you ever come to Aussie land, we're playing a game of blackjack with these cards. And there's not a damn thing you could do about it. $3.88 for a pack of playing cards. I do own a lot of playing cards, but Windows error playing cards, you say? Well, that's a bit silly now, isn't it? Is that it? Oh, there's one there. Oh. It was half of the XP background. Oh, what do these say? Okay. Authentication is required. Payment is required. The server refused to respond to request. The requested resource could not be found. The request method is not supported. The request is not acceptable. The client must first authenticate itself with the proxy. The server timed out waiting for the request. Your request could not be processed because of conflict. Your resource is no longer available and will not be available again. Specify the length of its content. Does not meet one of the... too large. Authentication is required, failed or not yet provided, payment is required. Oh, it just repeats after yes. They just repeat. What's on the back of them? Oh, that's the back of them. So that's literally just a plain card. Oh, you could do magic with that. You could be like, okay, watch this, kids. Just do a little something like this. And as you can see, there's nothing on this one. I'm going to show you all. See, look, there's nothing on there. And I'm going to just do a little something like this. And bam, look at that. It's got something on there now. Oh, magic. I mean, it's a bit weird if you're going to be playing it like that. And they're also very thin. They're not very thick cards at all. So they're not very casino-like playing cards, if you will. You can tell it's an ace. And like, if I deal that, yeah, I can tell what it is. But you would be better off playing them like that. Is there any jokers? Oh, here, jokers. Oh, the jokers are blue screen. Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, okay, that was worth it. That was worth it for the Joker cards then. That's funny. Is the blue screen actually... What's the blue screen for? PFN less corrupt. Is that a RAM error? Don't remember. They're novelty cards that I'll probably never use. But the final item... Oh my lord. This final item, I don't care what you say about it. It means a lot to me. This is a Dragon Ball Z figurine. I'm a big fan. Well, I'm not a big fan of Dragon Ball Z. I used to, as a kid, when it was on, I used to watch it before going to school, because that was the thing you'd do. Cheese TV. It was on Cheese TV. I was actually a part of watching the Frieza series, the Cell series, the Boo series, all them unfold over time. And there was one small little part of the Frieza saga that I really loved, and that was when they blow Frieza to bits, and Frieza reassembles himself as Mecha Frieza. And I've always wanted a Mecha Frieza figure. I had some of the original figurines when I was a kid. I had like Android 17 or 18. And I'm just actually looking up Mecha Frieza figurines. They're about 128 bucks. Oh yeah, there's one for $64.99 US, and I paid $21 for this thing. So let's have a look and see if it's original. It's heavy. Is it official? I wonder. Does it look official? There's his tail there. And a base is what? What's the base used for? Oh, well, they've put it in shrink wrap. No, not shrink wrap. What's this? This is not shrink wrap. What do you call this? Oh, there's a plastic bag. There you go. Yeah, the original figurines, like the first wave of figurines that we got here in Australia, and they didn't have Mecha Frieza, and I really wanted one. I'm like, dude, why? Why you don't have Mecha Frieza? But now I have a Mecha Frieza. Oh, these are in 2 packs. I'll see if it's got any branding on it. A good friend of mine actually got me a Frieza figurine. He found it locally and bought it for me. It doesn't move. It doesn't have any branding on it. It's just literally a statue. Jesus Lord. Oh, so that goes... Hang on. I'll work this out. What does this do? This does something. Also, it's thrusting. It's just so like, you know, thrusting. Also, very questionable area for a piece of armor to be there. But you know what? I'll accept that. Yeah. So the figure does stand up by itself. Not that you can see it though. The feet are kind of a bit bent out of shape, sort of thing. So if you were to kind of try and stand it up by itself, it's not going to stand. So you have to use that there to balance it up, and then that's pretty good. If I was a young kid, I would have loved to have, you know, played around with it and had all my other figurines like Goku and stuff, and, you know, do a punching battle and stuff, but I'm happy as it is to display it. But I'm just going to check to see online. Yeah, supposedly it's part of the Ichi Banso line. Dude, it's 7.1 inches. I reckon this is official, because I'm looking at the Mecha Frieza figurine made of plastic. This is it. What the hell? Why are they selling it for only 20 bucks then? Did they just get like a shit ton of them? And we're like, what do we do with these? Do we sell them at a cheap price and get rid of them? Or what do we do? There's just no branding on it, unless I'm missing some sort of branding somewhere. But it's heavy. It's very, very detailed for what it is. Why would they make a knockoff of Cyborg Frieza? That doesn't make sense. They wouldn't do that, would they? Or Mecha Frieza. They wouldn't do that. I mean, they could. Yes, they absolutely could. But why would they do that? Imagine something stupidly obscure like... I'm trying to think of something really obscure, and then the Chinese made a rip-off of it. That's what I'm thinking this is. It's 7.1 inches. It's the exact same height. It's got the same amount of detail. It looks about the same quality that I see online, so I'm gonna say that it's legit. Yeah, it's so weird, isn't it? It's just very, very weird that this is just on there. Really, really cool stuff. I'm playing with an action... It's not an action figure. It's actually just a display piece, but I'm so glad that I have it. Oh, like that. There we go. Like, perfectly like that. No, hang on. Yeah, that's it. That's how it's supposed to go. Like this. There you go. Like that. Nice. I have been looking for a Cyborg Frieza, Mecha Frieza figurine for so long. A tall one anyways. And now I've got one. With his little stand. His little stand there, man. So at the end of the day, let's do a recap of things I bought. So the jumper was $18.35, and I haven't tried it on as yet, but I would say it would fit. Then we've got the Mecha Frieza figurine for $21.98. Then the Doom logo badge thing, which is actually called Cartoon Character Family Cartoon Pins Japanese Anime Cute Label Met something, and it just keeps on going. $3.59. The umbrella card holder for $5.39. The Era playing cards for $3.88. The 2 license plates. I'm losing stuff. Everything's just falling. The 2 license plates were $6.20 something cents each. $6 something. $6.29. The Beavis socks for... what were these? $3.95. The umbrella sticker is $1.78. PlayStation keyring was 89 cents. That was $1.79. That was $1.34. S21 Ultra buckled case. Maybe that's a feature. That was it, yeah, $2 something, $2.69. The Fold 2 case was $3.14. The silicone tunnels were 89 cents. So that is everything that I ordered. And everything is as described for $82.24. Obviously, my favorite item is the Mecha Frieza, followed by maybe the license plates, actually. But I think I done pretty well in this lot. Granted, it's not the best. It's definitely no super exciting lot of things, that's for sure. That's why I'm not even sure if I want to publish this or not. It might be just a bonus video, but, you know, these things are just really, really cool novelties. I didn't need them, but if I was to purchase the Mecha Freezer figurine, it would be in a box, and I don't want it to be in a box. I want it to be out of the box. So I would have been paying X amount of money for this anyways, so I basically got everything as a bonus, which to me works. That's the second Temu unboxing. Wasn't that exciting, was it? Sad about that case though. Bend it back into place and be like, yeah. Was it just sitting in the back of a box just... I was like, yeah, that's fine. If I somehow have published this video and you've made it to the end of me just rambling and waffling about these cool items, then thank you so much for watching. You've wasted your time listening to me waffle on about this stuff, but you know, I know people appreciate these sort of more rambling, easygoing videos more than the sort of really in-depth stuff. You know, the basic unboxing, just having a look at stuff, just having a fun time. I really want to go and see if the license plate fit on my car. I'm really tempted to put them on. I'd pay the fine. I'd be like, dude, I was doing it as an experiment. It was just a prank, bro. You're paying a $250 fine for not displaying your license plates. Dude, my license plates are in the back. Or maybe I'll put the license plates on the window. This is why I'd need a second car, so then I could do stupid shit to it. But I already have a car that I'm doing stupid shit to anyway, so it really doesn't matter, does it? At the end of the day. I don't remember. How did Freezer die? Didn't he get blown up? Hang on a second. Hold up. Yeah, no, he didn't get blown up. He was sliced in half. I don't remember that. I thought he was blown up. Dude, that's why he has a slice right there, because that's where he got sliced by his own thing. God, I'm an idiot. I had fun with this. Let me know if you had fun too. Just cool little things to add to my collection. Just little novelty things. I like these little novelty things, but yeah, Cyborg Freezer is definitely cool. I'm gonna go now. Thank you very much for watching. If this video even gets published, probably it won't. Take care, stay safe, bigger people. All hail Mecha Freezer for the 12 episodes he was in. Was he in 12 episodes? I don't know. I need to watch the Freezer Saga again. Even though the Freezer Saga went for like, how many episodes did it go for? Like 20,000? I could ramble on forever. Thank you so much, everyone. Appreciate you all. I'll see you next time when I figure out what I'm doing with my life. When I work that out. I'll work it out one day. So yeah, you know, I'll do it one day. Alright, take care everyone. I'll see you all next time. That was a very unenthusiastic wave. If you like this content, feel free to leave a like or a dislike if you didn't. Thanks heaps for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next video.